we're going to skip a few things at least for the Camerlengo situations as we travel south. I will then go to Francolard, meet with Count Belladol in order to take part in the picnic. We'll try and figure out what the hell is going on with these Archospore seedlings. And then we will loop finally towards Spotted White's lair. At least that's my plan right now. Which means, universe, you know what to do. I'll wait for the very first distraction you'll inevitably throw my way. And how the weather changes as a thunderstorm bloody well arrived. Well, it will be fine. It's just some Archospores fighting in the rain, which means fire will be less effective. Which is brilliant. Always the bloody Archospores. I'm running out of golden aureole. But
a storm.
We will manage. We will manage. We will manage. We have done this often enough. This vineyard infestation will come to an end tonight. Including you, sir. No. I am learning your deal. I can strike you a few times. Oh my god. Talk about an infestation for sure. What the hell is that mess? Oh, what the hell is this mess that I'm getting myself? What do you mean not allowed during combat? I am in combat and I'm casting Quen. How is that not allowed? It's my world, my rules. Oh. Alright, Archospore. Yeah, you just burn. Don't you worry. We'll deal with you. Where did you go? Oi, that's where you are. No. No sneaking up on me. This mess
Archospores will sprout again.
is over.
Should destroy the area if I want to get rid of them for good.
Yeah, absolutely. This burns. Or a bomb will solve it. Bombs will solve it. There you go, my friends. Away we go. And hopefully that will stop this madness once and for all. Well, got enough bits, for sure. Loving that. And that means both Coronada and Vermentino can be very happy that they don't have to worry about this mess anymore. And we'll take your stuff, thank you. Which means time to avoid Blackmoon's Bridge like the plague, because we are definitely not going to inform either Liam or Matilda that we have solved their issues. We're moving onwards. Which means, first and foremost, time to collect some very stinky money. The Coronada Estate in the Sandsworth Valley. Greetings, I am on manure business. Yes, totally that. Why they would hide it in a manure pile, I still question, because honestly, that's just gross. There are better places to hide stuff. So, where is this manure pile? Right over here? Yeah, fun times. Is this the manure pile? I don't just want to dig around. I am going to have to get my hands dirty. Or, could I? No, not really. Well, that would have helped. Okay, where the bloody hell can I find the stash in the manure pile? Because right now, I'm not seeing anything. Hello? Are you the manure pile? Yes, you are. How did no one notice that?
That stench.
Yes, it's brilliant. But hey, the gold sapphire ring and the Florence. We will need to have a wash for sure. Because coin, seriously, does stink. A Kairon's mucus, the excretions of grave hags. In the face of these and other forms of filth, the witch had always remained undeterred. So a healthy, natural rolling pile of compost could never rally him. He plunged his arms into the heap and pulled out a hefty pouch. Its contents would be his, he decided, recompense for the nauseating stench he had to endure. Oh, you're damn right. Anyway, with our reward now collected, our treasure finally found, time to ride all the way south. Roach, we have got a very long way ahead of us. As we're riding through the valley, we encounter entrances here and there, and apparently people who are in desperate need of our help because they need to have a bloody wine cellar. That has to be in the cave of a monster, because that's how it always goes. Fellas!
It is positively yeasty.
What the hell are you... Oh, hold on, there's not a monster cave this time around. Greetings!
Pardon me. Perhaps you could help me. You seem a strapping lad.
Yes, I am.
What's the problem?
I acquired this old storehouse at auction. As it turns out, it stinks like an Ophiri larder and is loud as a Novigrad brothel.
Okay.
Watch it all. I invested my life savings. Now I fear to go inside. Do help me, Witcher.
Well, that's gonna cost you for sure.
Could look into it, maybe. Long as you have the means to pay me.
Which, right now, because you want to have a bloody wine cellar here, 185.
No, I fear not. That is not an expense I can accommodate.
Fine. 165 then. Better?
Have mercy, man. The store itself has already cost me a fortune. Drop your fee a bit more, please.
Because you said please. 160. Yeah?
Fine, so be it. We've a deal.
Brilliant. I'll take a look.
All right. I'll take a look inside your storehouse.
Rivercalme storehouse. Alright. Well, how bad can it possibly be? You say it stinks? Okay, it's a big storehouse. Yeah, it's noisy for sure.
Stinks of carrion. Nechrophages.
Probably. Which means necrophage oil at the ready, just in case. When ready, just in case. What kind of madness are we dealing with? Can we have our torch? Can we have our torch? Thank you. Rotting flesh. Brilliant. Just what we like to see. Also, I think I really could use a cat potion here. That might be better. It is just way too bloody dark. Yep, we have got a whole heap of trouble. Friends, how are you doing? Would you like to be slaughtered into bits and pieces? Yes, you would. Oh, great. Of course, it's a bloody Algul. Hey, how about you put those spikes right back to where you put them from? That will work. Oh, Aaron died. You beauty. Ooh, and red mutagens. I'll take that. But I heard more, right? Yes, I heard more for sure. Alright, so this is all empty for now. I'll take that.
Reeks in here.
Yeah. No wonder it's attracting carrion. Or carrion eaters in this case. Well, our friend's gonna have to do a fair bit of spring cleaning while he's at it. Okay, grab a sword. Do not put it away. And that's that. Bye, my friend. Any further monsters remaining by the looks of things? Maybe some treasure? I mean, our friend wouldn't miss anything right here, right now, right? Ooh, hello. I'll take those. As extra pay. And other than that, just a bit of Evoluce. Not really worth it. But I'll take a quick final look around to see if there's any more monsters around. That's totally what I'm doing. Oh, there might not be monsters around, but there for sure is treasure down at the bottom of this pit. Of course, I'm gonna get myself into a whole lot of trouble if I go down there. Because how do I get out? And also, blinding. But, you know what? I'll take a quick peek. Because they don't need this. What would they need with rabbit pelt and wolf's liver? What would that even inside of a chest? What about you? Come on. Come on. Little chest. Show me. A silver amber necklace. I'll take that. And what was over here? Because this was going to lead me directly towards some pit of some kind. And hello. This is why you explore. 2 Sound Ducal Guards, Officer's Armor, and Florence. I'll take it. Alright, good sir. Your issue has been solved.
And Is the storehouse safe?
Yes, but it will need a very big spring cleaning.
Well, have you seen to my storehouse?
Storehouse was full of rotten meat. Attracted ghouls I had to get rid of.
Saint Lebioda's calloused heels. But is it safe now? Completely?
Though I'd advise you to clean the meat out quick, before other ghouls show up.
Of course. Yes, I shall put my men to it, tout sweet.
Well, I was glad I was able to help you.
Meanwhile, perhaps you need something? I've a meager stock just now, but come back in 2 days to see a full array. At a discount that will make you cross-eyed.
Well, I like discounts, but... and don't really need anything right now, but... who did you buy the storehouse from, if I may ask?
Was wondering, previous owners, what did they use the warehouse for? Why was it full of carrion?
It was Gottfried Nork's before it was mine. Yes, that Nork, Toussaint's most famed charcutier. That is, until his saucisse à la moutarde poisoned half the court of her illustrious highness the Duchessa.
Take it he fell out of favor.
Favor's not the word. He was cast in prison, all his property confiscated and auctioned off.
Yikes. Well then, bad luck for him, I guess. Anyway, I will take a quick look at your wares, just in case.
Show me what you're peddling.
Don't think it's much, definitely not what I'm after, but that's fine. That means we can move onwards. Have a good day, my friend.
So long.
And good luck in your new wine trade and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, Roach, sorry for the detour. Roach? Roach, I see you. There you are. Hi. Time to move onwards. Sorry, this kind of stuff, it happens.
That's it, Roach.
It is the universe just saying, here, have something to distract you with. Because you know that you can't bloody well resist. Anyway, moving onwards. A Gwent game awaits. I may not say it often, Roach, but truthfully, I very much appreciate having you nearby. Are those bar guests? What are bar guests doing here? And likewise, bar guests were seen as specters, right? They were most definitely seen as specters. What are bar guests doing here? You got in treasure? Unsure why. Ooh. I'm not entirely sure if that's a very happy treasure. But nonetheless, you all need to bloody well bugger off. Quickly. Whoa. I'm sorry, you can breathe spectral fire? Yikes. Well, today I learned something new about bar guests. However, you need to bloody well slow down just a tad. Just a tad. Okay. Knock it off. Come on. You really move way too fast. Go. This is fine. This is fine. Come on, little bar guest. You will join your friends just like all the others. Huh. I'll take some emerald dust and bar guest essence. Thank you very much. So, was... it was you. There we are. Hi. Neil Poirier's farewell letter. You had to choose a grim way to end, didn't you? Oh dear. Now I know. Life is perfect. Life is excellent. Life is full of magic, beauty, possibility, and drama, and surprises. Numerous surprises. You, father, are also in for a surprise. You did not wish for your son to become an actor. You chose another home for him, the army. So your son has a surprise for you. He will never touch the ground again. Or his feet will never touch the ground again. You will never again taste life's beauty. And you, father, soon you must reach up to your son's hanging corpse and take the sack full of crowns for which you sold his life to butchers. Neil Poirier. Yikes. Ooh. Yeah, joining the army to fight in a war that really is not your own. No matter what side you're on. That's always horrible. I'm sorry it had to end like that, my friend. But I got a feeling your father will never know. Not exactly a pleasant surprise, Roach, but hey, in a world, there is always quite a bit of darkness. Anyway, let's put that aside. Let's focus on what we're after right now, which is a node sport and a game of Gwent. And am I still going in the right direction? I should probably take the path to the... Well, doesn't really matter where I go. Well, let's fate decide. Let's take the main path in that case. The game of Gwent awaits. We have a node sport with contracts. We have a good time ahead of us. Which means... the final Skellige card. I for sure am interested. The node sport will have to wait. Normally I am gonna go for node sport straight away, but... Oh, I will keep calm. I will start very many brawls. Because Gwent. Yes, the Duchessa. Greetings. Can I please pass through? Thank you. Hello, innkeep.
Greetings, sir. What is it you need?
That special Gwent card you have got in your
Wine on my
pockets.
mind all day.
No, not exactly.
Kind. Red? White? Rosé? Dry? Semi-dry? Sweet? How heavy? What appellation?
I'll need to think about it.
I'll think about it over a round of Gwent. Although, while I'm at it, can you tell me something about the area?
Tell me something about the area, would you?
I'm new here.
What's there to tell? That the master of these lands, Monsieur de BaW, is the greatest buffoon in all Tucson?
How so?
Really? Thanks. Keep an eye out in that case.
I guess I will. Anyway, you play Gwent! Because you have got a Ceres card from the Skellige faction, and I need it. And I won't leave without it.
Gwent, maybe we could play around.
Alright, final time, or maybe one of the final times. I mean, if I have to win a match, I'll probably resort to just Nilfgaard, because I am good at Nilfgaard, but give me that Ceres card. Wait, I really expected you to be playing with Skellige, but that's fine. We have got one spy available to us and 2 Imperial Brigade. On that case, 1 young emissary go and 1 Imperial Brigade. Could be better, but I'll find a way to make it work out in my favor. Come on, luck, be on my side. That's not luck on my side. Alright, is that how you're gonna play it? Sure, then that is how we will play it. Don't try to move, do your thing. And then instantly I'm bringing that spy right back towards my side. Nilfgaard just remains my absolute favorite card, or favorite faction of the Gwent game. At least with the cards available to us. However, you're gonna be playing nasty like this. I will let you win this round. I don't really care too much about that. I'll just give you all the power that you need. Or maybe I won't. How much do I need to win? I need 21. I mean, I could bring these back with spies. With 2 cards I can win. I think. 2 cards I can win. That would be 1 card played. And then all I need is a strength of 3. Maybe a waste. But we shall see. Anyway, round number 2. Your turn. Or my turn. You just want it to be my turn. You want me to waste all the cards. But that's fine. I can't, however, bring back any spies right now. That will work. And in the meantime, I for sure this round need to keep a whole lot of cards handy that I can bring back with the medics. So, we shall for sure decoy you. Although that does mean I'm all out of decoys right now. That's not brilliant. Oh, you like your sieges way too much right now, even though you're not placing anything there. Oh, sure, I'll give you a strength of 2. Happy? Oh, I got a cow. Nice. Oh, and now you're sending forth a spy, aren't you? Yes, you are. Alright. Well, the fun thing is, I just need to win this round. And I don't care. You're not even gonna get a chance. Okay, maybe you are gonna get a chance. Ooh, do keep playing now, friend. Do keep playing now. Maybe you want to scorch my spy, then I can bring it back with a medic. That's how we do that. Ooh. Okay, I am getting a little bit afraid of where this is gonna go. Like, we are even on cards, but nonetheless, I am just ever so slightly afraid of what you might be pulling out of that deck of yours. I have 4 medics. I can bring back a whole lot of cards if required, but I would like to win this round if possible. But with that dandelion card being on the field, I do kind of fear that might not be possible. I mean, you are in possession of the strongest card right now, and I can bring back a Film Trentemurf to destroy that. You're not planning to send that back to my side of the field, by the looks of things. So, how is this gonna go? I mean, I would like to use my medics for the Imperial Brigade later. Okay, I'm gonna risk something here. I am not risking anything. I am still safe from a Scorch. Because you just placed that one down with a strength of 12, so this is fine. I'm okay with this. Okay, less okay with that. Very much less okay with that. How are we gonna do this? I mean, it can bring back 1 Imperial Brigade. And they will form a very nice strength. As long as you don't start blasting around with a Biting Frost card. That would be very unpleasant, so please don't do that. I will place these down, and I will use 1 medic to bring back a 3rd Imperial Brigade. Come on, what are your plans here? What are your plans here? Because I'm gonna have to forfeit after this one. This is all the strength I have got. No Film Trentemurf. Don't you dare send a Film Trentemurf my way. If you use Film Trentemurf, I am dead. Alright. Time to figure out what you will try and do to win this. Don't be nasty. Don't be nasty. Do not be nasty. You've got 2 cards. No Film Trentemurf or Biting Frost. Oh, you nasty. Okay, this is getting a little bit frightening. Gotta say. Where the bloody hell is this going? No! How dare you? You're gonna win this. That was not supposed to happen. Oh my god. Oh, and I'm in trouble. Oh, really? Oh, I am in absolute trouble. Okay. Let's do this. We have 6 cards available. Yennefer goes down first. We bring back... Let's see... Definitely... Thaler. Weakest card on the field. Right here, right now. But giving me 2 extra cards. Bringing me another spy. I need to win this. I don't know how I'm gonna win this. But I need to win this. And I need the card advantage. Another spy? Okay, I'm drawing my full deck. That's at least something. But I'm also very frightened of your final cards. No, we won this. Clear weather. Well, I'll take the victory, although I have to be honest, I really was afraid there for a moment that I was gonna lose. That was way too close for comfort. But this shall do. And just to rub it in your face entirely, because I can right now, full strength ahead, all the power. Here you go. Have another Imperial Brigade because we like to have it. No, wait. First the medic. And then the power of another medic. Because that's how this works. Medics all the way. Just a strength of 2, but I don't mind. And a final Imperial Brigade. For a very proper victory. Ooh, I will take that. Thank you very much. Which means we have got our Ceres cards.
So the witch is supposed to have
It just had to be you. I wished I had that card sooner, but never fear, Skellige is here. It feels good to be a master of Gwent. Although we will have to prove our mastery in the tournament in the future. But for now, we have got ourselves a notice board. Hello, my friend. Help wanted, immediately. Females only. Ready work for a young, healthy female, preferably from the countryside. Important. Candidates must have red hair and freckles, preferably all over. Why? Pleasant and easy work, flexible hours, good pay. Employment is temporary with a chance at something more permanent. Applications, preferably included a miniature portrait, can be submitted at the Bells of Beauclair near the port. Yeah, how about no? Warning! I took the wife out to dine the other night. It was our 14th anniversary and we wanted to celebrate it suitably, which is why we selected the Cockatrice Inn. The food that we were served was so foul, my wife vomited it all out while still at the inn. And I did the same when we reached home. I have no idea what we were served, but I wouldn't be at all surprised if it had been the corpse of a raftsman fished out of the river. One that had drowned quite some time ago, for an odor that potent does not develop overnight. They tried to convince us we were eating fresh crayfish. And I'm the Dutch's daughter. Bringer of warnings. Yikes, the Cockatrice is going out of business like this. An announcement. I play the lute and I'm looking for someone who plays the ocarina. I'm confident that, with our powers combined, we shall be the toast of every tavern in Beauclair, or perhaps even all of Tufo. Mark Bloom. Well, who knows, maybe you will find someone. Anyone want some rocks? What, are you a rock troll? I have a wagon load of crushed volcanic tuff for sale. We dug out a cellar and got no use for all this rubble. Maybe someone from the Blessure Valley would be interested. You could build something with it, or, with a bit of ingenuity, turn it into a mud bath. No better cure for lower back pain than a dip in tuff. BRLF. If interested, ask for Master Matt at Tufo. Well, okay then. Not interested though. Contract. The Monster of Tufo. I hereby announce the following. The vineyard, known as Tufo, which is counted among my possessions and is famed throughout all the world for the superb melon blanc it produces, is beset by some monstrosity. Any knight who tracks the beast down and slays it will not only prove his honor, but also earn a reward of not insignificant size. Therefore, hear my call, all brave and valorous men of Toussaint, and make haste to Tufo to converse with the undersigned about the contract. I am intrigued. And contract, mysterious plummeting cattle. Urgently needed, a specialist used to the strange and extraordinary. Must be fast and reliable. Sorcerer, druid or witcher preferred. Problem involves cattle falling out of the sky at night and must be cleared up fast. Work must resume at the quarry soon as we're up against tight deadlines. For details, see the foreman at Ardaiso Quarry. We did hear something about this from random people talking, I believe. Huh. Call me. Intrigued. The contract, the Tufo monster. Customs in Toussaint differ markedly from those observed in the north. The fashion differs, folk drink wine instead of rye vodka, beer or mead, and the women are generally more amorous, while men are more attentive to their own appearances. It is quite likely the two latter issues are linked. There is one custom, however, that remains unchanged both south and north of the Yoruga. Namely, faced by a monster problem, folk post a notice on the notice board in which notice they promise to pay a reward, and then they pray a witcher happens by and reads it. The owner of the Tufo vineyard did just as this custom ordains, and as it happened, Geralt was the one to find this note. And the contract, Bovine Blues. A witcher's life is never dull. If there ever comes a point when he's had his fill of cockatrices, strigas or knickers, he can always count on the world throwing something unusual in his path. As was the case on this occasion, when a bovine crashed to the ground from the sky, landed right on top of a quarry worker. At last, here was a contract that would surely tear the witcher free from the fetters of the quotidian that so often held him. Well, it seems that the Tufo monster contract is pretty nearby, and likewise the Bovine Blues, and I was kinda tempted to at least go and visit that notice board, because it is the final one in the neighborhood, and then we will be aware of all of the troubles that plague Toussaint. So maybe I will pay those places a visit, but first and foremost, I definitely want to know about this Grandmaster Ursine gear. That, right now, bloody well has a main priority. And I don't know where that will take me in the long run. But I for sure want the bloody Grandmaster armor, and hello, Flow 5. Once upon a time, a plague of frogs visited the Sans-Retour marsh. Duchess Adamarta declared a prize would be given to whomever freed the land of these accursed amphibians. Yet neither the knight-errant, nor the druids, nor anyone else proved up to the task, until a poor raftsman named Floviv figured out a way. He serenaded the frogs with his violin, and they, entranced by his melody, followed him out of the duchy. In memory of this event, the settlement where Toussaint's raftsmen dwell bears his name. Well, normally it's all kinds of mice and rats and whatnot that are driven away, but, interesting story. But, gentlemen, greetings. I am in search of...
building. Foundations probably caved in.
Bear here.
Literally undermined.
Yeah. Is everything okay here? I'm the health and safety inspector. I am looking for the mess that you created. Well, I can blast this open. Gentlemen, step aside. I'm about to make stuff a whole lot worse.
Help me!
I didn't say to step aside.
It's not the first time he's here. His friend, that crooner who came with them before, he was in very close comity with our Duchessa. Sweet, saintly Lepiota. I can't believe it.
Don't worry, Dandelion is not with me this time around. Either way. Definitely caved in for sure. But that begs the question where the witch gear is. An old wine cellar. Hello, you're what I'm after. Charité Gontran de Tufo's journal and silver sword, armor, and gauntlets. It's actually the armor and the gauntlets that I'm after. I don't really care too much, I think, about the trousers and the boots, but I'll take that. 17th of May. Finally, a response to my notice. A witcher, big as a mountain and bearded as a dwarf. He asked about the contract and said he'd take it for about as much coin as we've set aside for Fifi's dowry. That's some nerve. But I had no other choice. I had to agree. 18th of May. The witcher claims the problems are caused by some subterranean monster. He searched the area and found an entrance to a complex of caves by a stream in the Marcescent forest. He plans to enter through it tomorrow. The witcher hasn't returned. Some elf from the city asked about him. And now that's some nerve, giving our address to non-humans. Oh, really? Wow. 27th of May. Enough of this. I'll never hire a witcher again. It will soon be 10 days since he took his retainer and disappeared. I plan to sell the things he left behind to recover at least a portion of my losses. Too bad he mostly just left scraps with scribbling that no one will want to purchase. Oh, you had no idea. Well, good thing that you had no idea.
Whatever beast the Witcher was hunting, doesn't seem like he killed it.
No.
Gotta keep my eyes peeled.
Seems like the beast might have killed him. Or there was something else going on, but whatever the case may be. These people no longer need this. This is all stuff that they are not familiar with. Hello, peacock feather. Okay, we had some decent stuff. Alright, something has been locked away here for a very long time. I'm gonna say necrophage, maybe? Unsure, but... Friends? What are you doing down here? Nope, specters. Specters makes more sense, because... How could it be necrophages? No. Yep, no, I'm trying to place down here and try. Fighting in small confines like this, never all that easy. Now, oi. Why is that action not allowed in combat? I am casting Quen. It's always when I wield a torch that trouble arises. Well, as it arises, it also is taken care of. Let's see what you two are hiding down here, except for more booze and random notes that are not even scribbled on. I will take all of your stuff. And oh, poor unfortunate souls. The solid clerk's journal. I've decided. I shall ask her tomorrow. A man only lives once. We agreed to meet at our usual place at noon. Clarissa has asked for a half day off, and I'll sneak away from the chancellery. That old fogey of a supervisor will never notice I'm missing. And even if he did, so what? I'm young. I'll find other work. Although, if Clarissa found out I'd lost my job, she might not agree. I'd have proposed to her ages ago, were I not aware of how much she fears a life of poverty. She's never said as much, but I can see it worries her. But what are we waiting for? Together we shall live more economically than apart, and finally we shall not have constantly to scheme up ways to meet here. I wanted to invite her to dine at the best eatery in all of Beauclair, so many times I had imagined what it would be like. Waiters decked out in golden livery would bring us foie gras and sorbets. I'm sorry, words are being difficult today. Clarissa would sit on a satin cushion, a raven black crown of hair on her head, and looking beautiful, the most beautiful woman in all the room. And then I would pull out a diamond ring, the ring we just picked up. But the truth is, I shall never be able to afford all that. Not even if Clarissa were to insist a ring of simple silver would be enough for her, and we'd be better off spending that coin to buy a house in Hortfield, where we could open up a shop and she could sell hats. Thus, I shall propose to her tomorrow, in the abandoned wine cave which serves as our meeting place. Our cozy sanctuary, where we have spent so many pleasant hours together. She never complained that our only romantic moments have been spent surrounded by cobwebs and old barrels of wine. But tomorrow marks the end of all that. Once we are wed, I will carry her across my threshold. It will be tight quarters, but there will be enough room for a bed. And there will be no cobwebs. I've only a simple copper ring for her with a red glass jewel of the cheapest sort. But I promise in a year's time I will exchange it for a silver one, an amethyst, or even a ruby. Oh, Clarissa, tomorrow cannot come soon enough. I think I shall not be able to fall asleep tonight. You two were stuck here. Sorry, I was highly disrespectful. God, I feel sorry for you two. But there's not much that I can do about it. I just hope that now that I've dealt with your specters, the two of you will be able to rest in peace. So, by the looks of things, if we were to continue on our bear school gear hunt, we would have to be brought all the way over here towards some kind of cave, probably. Some kind of underground cave. There was a monster there. He probably died to it. Maybe we will explore that in the future. But right now, my curiosity for sure lies with the stuff that we have just found. We don't really care about the manticore boots. Damridian plate. We could definitely make that. That's no problem. What I'm after right here, right now, is most definitely our bear school gear. Grandmaster Ursine armor. Infused slicet hide. Enriched Damridian plate. Okay, how is that created? Can I... Okay, 2 enriched Dimeridium plate and 2 infused slicet hide. Let me take a quick look. Enriched Dimeridium plate requires enriched Dimeridium ingots. Enriched Dimeridium ingots require enriched Dimeridium ore. Enriched Dimeridium ore requires a lot of orichalcum. I have got a feeling that this is gonna be bloody expensive in order to craft all of that. What about the slicet hide? We can make that. We can easily make that. It's a Dimeridium stuff that's gonna be a hell. Yikes. And it's gonna be the same case for the gloves. Grandmaster Ursine gauntlets are a similar story. Yikes. Well, we're getting a whole lot of money, but in order to craft all of that, it's gonna be messy. Although, okay. I had been thinking about this. For the Grandmaster gear, for the bonus set effects, we need 3 pieces. My thought was to go in the end for probably Ursine armor, Ursine gloves, maybe Ursine boots or an Ursine sword. However, that plan has gotten derailed thanks to Erendite. Because I've got a feeling there may not be an Ursine crossbow. Just maybe. Because maybe there is. If there is, I would be lucky. But I don't think an Ursine crossbow would serve as Grandmaster gear. It shows a 0 out of 6 right now at least. So if there are no Grandmaster crossbows, then that means I only have 6 inventory slots available. Thus, if I were to want to combine stuff with the Griffin stuff, 3 pieces of Griffin gear, I can't combine that with Erendite. And if I have to choose between the set effect for 3 pieces of the Ursine armor, which would end up being a 15% chance for Quen to activate upon the shield shattering, which isn't a lot, but would still be nice. Or if I had to choose for, after using stamina to cast a sign in its stand-up mode, the next sign cast within 3 seconds will be cast in stand-up mode without using stamina, I think the Griffin gear is actually better in that regard. So I'm thinking 2 pieces of Ursine gear, 3 pieces of Griffin gear, which would have to mean I would replace my Iris steel sword for a Griffin mastercrafted steel sword, if we are able to find that. But I kind of want to keep Erendite, because this sword is just bloody powerful and it keeps on growing in strength, and I really don't mind that. But anyway, knowing that stuff is going to be very expensive to craft, I'll leave the Grandmaster Ursine gear in the underground cave for the time being. I am curious about what the deal is with this Tufo monster, so we're gonna go up north and have a quick peek. The Tufo Manor with their very own monster issue. I wanna know more, and who will be able to supply me with that information? Would it be you, good sir? Yes, you seem to be the Monsieur de BaW. Were you an idiot? Someone told me someone was an idiot. Or something. A certain innkeep.
Yeah? What is it?
Now, why does one summon a witcher, To inquire about the gossip currently flowing about the court? I have a problem with a beast.
Yeah, better be a little bit kinder if you want the
You
problem
the one
solved.
posted the notice? Go on then, spit it out. What's it about?
First, my dear Witcher, we must establish ground rules. Given the vast difference in our respective social positions, I'm sorry to say I take umbrage at the familiar tone you take. I expect deference. I expect you to address me as Sir, or better yet, as Monsieur de BaW.
Do you want your monster issue dealt with? Or not? I'll call you whatever the hell I want. Fine. This is a job. I want to be paid. Let's try and keep him on our good side for now, while we figure out what the hell he's dealing with. Fine, let's get to the point, Monsieur.
Fine. Monsieur de BaW.
The emphasis falls on the last syllable. BaW?
Do you want me to solve your issue?
See, now I'd rather emphasize something else. Tell me what this is about, monsieur, or I'll change my mind and go.
Exactly.
Naughtlings and their manners. Very well. Let us get this over with.
Idiot.
Something has infested my vineyard.
Well, that's fun.
Great. Let me go prepare my something oil then.
I beg your pardon?
Yes, I have something
Need more
oil.
information than that. Where was this something seen? Any witnesses? Bodies to examine?
Therein lies the rub. None has seen the beast. We've only heard signs of its presence, a strange scratching and shrieks. Neither are there any corpses to inspect. Men simply disappear without a trace.
Okay, interesting. And the noises, where did they come from?
Noises you mentioned. Where do they come from?
Well, everywhere.
Everywhere.
But they're most clearly audible in the wine cellar.
All right.
Means the monster must dwell underground. When are the noises loudest?
In the night, just as they were years ago, when the buildings quaked. Another expert agreed to look into the matter then, but was never thereafter seen nor heard of.
Alright, and the missing men, can you tell me anything about them?
Who's disappeared, if you don't mind my asking?
Most recently some farmhand, I believe.
Despite the vast difference in your social statuses, do you perchance remember the farmhand's name, monsieur?
No. You must speak to my wife. She has more collegial relations with this household.
I wonder why.
She's away at the moment visiting her mother, but should return forthwith. Oh, that should suffice with the questions. Now tell me, will you take the contract? Yea or nay?
Well, you seem like a rich man, and you have a very big problem. Let's talk about my pay.
Depends. What kind of reward are we talking about?
And let me ask, 666. Will that work?
How much? Do you jest?
Yeah, maybe, just a little bit, especially with the number. Just because I can. How about 630? Would that be better?
Come now, be reasonable.
Oh, I am reasonable. Fine. How about 600? It's a bonus rate of 100. That's a lot.
Come now, be reasonable.
Okay. How about you be reasonable and give me another number? 575.
Fine. Seems I must take the loss.
Good.
Agreed.
Then I will take a look around.
Fine, I'll do it. Need to look around here first. Then I'll want to talk to Madame de BaW.
Very well. I shall inform you once she has returned. Meanwhile, the key to the cellar. Just whatever you do, please do not disturb the wine barrels.
I can't make any promises. I'll do whatever the bloody hell I want. And apparently that does not involve going through a door like this. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing.
Yikes. I'm sure we've had some annoying contract givers in the past, but seeing how I can't remember any of them, this BaW fella takes the cake. Hopefully he doesn't try and scam us, for that too is not unfamiliar in our line of trade.